Now let's send it up to the booth for the voice of the Royals, Jimmy Cook.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roncalli Royals basketball on the Roncalli Media Network. Your Royals back in the friendly confines of Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium after a 2-game road trip last weekend that saw them fall to both New Pal and Center Grove. Another back-to-back, but this time all at the Vinnie. Tonight's opponent, the Covenant Christian Warriors. Tomorrow's the Greenwood Woodmen. But for Covenant Christian, they come in 5-7 on the year. Royals, meanwhile, looking for their 8th win on the season, sitting at 7-6 on the season. Hi again, everybody. Alongside Andrew Mason, I'm Jimmy Cook. So pleased you've chosen to spend part of your Friday night with us here on RMN. Andrew, this is a critical Circle City Conference game. The Royals got to have it to stay alive in the push for a Circle City Conference title.
Absolutely. Right now they are in 5th place in the conference out of the 6 teams. Just an important win, important game tonight against Covenant Christian. We just got to take care of business here, especially here at home. It's always tough to play those tougher road conference games.
Well, for Roncalli, they are chasing a number of schools, including Guerin Catholic, as well as Burbuff. The Braves,
are in first place.
To their credit, are already in first place with a win over Guerin Catholic. So they hold the head there. However, Guerin Catholic, in terms of number of games played, is right there with Burbuff. With Circle City Conference rules, it's only head-to-head if it is a 2-way tie. If it gets into a 3-way tie, then it gets into a share, which is what Roncalli is still competing for. As things stand, they have that loss to Guerin Catholic already. That might not matter as long as the Royals stay perfect the rest of the way, and it starts tonight against the Covenant Christian Warriors. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have a pregame conversation with Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. We'll get to Andrew's keys to the game. And, of course, we'll have lineups and the tip. Royals looking to get back to winning ways when they take on the Covenant Christian Warriors. The pregame show rolls on with our pregame chat with Royals head coach Jamin Warnke after this brief 1-minute pause on RMN.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings with Beck Service Center. Automotive breakdowns and routine maintenance never come at a good time. Let us help take the stress out of your automotive repairs. With 10 mechanics and 32 bays, we can get you back up and running with minimal downtime. Quality parts, experienced mechanics, locally owned and operated since 1977. Located at the southeast corner of Madison and Edgewood, we are pretty darn good at fixing cars. Let's go Royals.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
Welcome back to the Roncalli Royals pregame show. Royals back in the friendly confines of Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium, looking for win number 8 on the season as they welcome in the Covenant Christian Warriors. Join us as he does each and every game day. Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. Coach, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
Thanks as always for making the time. Last week we mentioned that it was a tough barometer back-to-back with New Pal and Center Grove. And yes, you wanted to win both of those games, but we talked post-game afterwards. And again, you wanted the W's, but the effort was there. And especially that Center Grove game, it felt like you guys were right there as a team. In film, did it reveal the same thing, that you guys are really just a tick off?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, last weekend was a tough weekend. We end up with 2 double-digit losses. We're in both games. I mean, New Pal a little less than Center Grove. New Pal was really good, but even in the New Pal game, late third quarter, we're at 6. And in like 2.5 minutes, it goes to 17. And they're a good team. And then Center Grove were right in it late, have a couple possessions. But I was really proud of our effort. Our defense on Saturday night against Center Grove was super impressive. I've got text messages and calls from some friends of mine who don't get to watch us play very much, that talked a lot about our effort, our physicality, our defense, and, hopefully it shows up this weekend as well.
You had mentioned a little bit before we started this conversation, and you said this post-game too last week, but you were going to give them Monday off and then regroup and get everything ready to go for another back-to-back, this time, though, in your own building. How were those practices that followed the day off on Monday?
Yeah, outstanding. Sometimes you give high schoolers a day off, and that next practice, it maybe takes a little longer to get them going. Well, that was not the case this week. So we gave them Sunday off, obviously. We gave them Monday off. Tuesday, we were in here in the ASV. Great practice. Wednesday, we were in the BC. And, I mean, it was tight. It was loud. It was competitive. It was probably our best practice. Best practice of the season might be going too far, but it was our best practice in recent memory. We got after it. We competed. So I hope that is, a good sign for this weekend.
When you look at your roster, we've highlighted a number of different guys, and a name that has come up a time or two, both for his depth, but his ability to, as a second unit player, bring your team not necessarily back into ball games, but keep you afloat or help lead things offensively at times when you need to rest some of your bigger names like Drew Kegaris. And the name I'm talking to in this instance is Connor Kessler. How big has he been for your guard depth as an underclassman?
He's been really good, and he is so hard on himself. When he turns the ball over, when he, gets taken out after playing 4 or 5 solid minutes, in my mind, he's going to be bummed out. He got a late start to the season and, because of the football injury. And then he has maybe not shot the ball as well as he wanted to, but gosh dang, he's a big, strong, competitive athlete. And we don't have a bunch of those right now. We're a little, smaller than usual. So he brings us some real energy, some real life. We actually did a video chat with Christian Stewart yesterday. So Nice. He's in Portugal, and our team talked with Christian over there. And one of the questions I asked Christian specifically, and I was hoping Kessler and Hegwood heard this. Christian struggled his sophomore year and then blew up his junior year and had a great senior year and was an All-American at Marion. I said, what was the difference? I was like, we're playing a freshman guard and a sophomore guard. What did you see as the difference? And Christian gave some nice tidbits there of what he felt the difference was and if he could go and do it over again. So, I hope Connor and Will were listening. But the main part that Christian told those guys was if the coach is putting you out there, he has great confidence in you. So go out there and play to your strengths. Don't worry about your weaknesses. Play to your strengths.
What is the balancing act of trying to get Drew Kegaris clean looks off ball while realizing how efficient the offense can be when he is being the ball dominant guard? And maybe not ball dominant's the right word, but running the offense, it being a point forward at times, it feels like you really get a lot of good looks when he is your primary ball handler. But additionally, teams are always focusing on him. So you would say, well, let's get some off screen, some elevator screens to get him free. Where's that balancing act in terms of figuring out what's best for him?
Yeah, I think it's going to depend on what the defense does to him. So if he's coming off a ball screen and they're going under it, which nobody's going to anymore, we're in great shape. If he's coming off a ball screen and they're just, going a low show from their big, we're in good shape.
Yeah.
It's those times where they're jumping the ball screen, where they're trapping the ball screen, and now they get to dictate how we play offense. So if an opponent is gonna really jump those ball screens, then we're gonna find a different way to get Drew the ball. We're not gonna throw it to him and say, "Hey, go off the ball screen and get doubled." Right. We're gonna say, "Hey, we're gonna ghost this ball screen, and now if they double you, we have a shooter right there." Or now when we ghost it, they're gonna have to chase that screener, and now you can drive middle. So we just have to be creative. We've worked a lot. He's our best player, so we have to find different ways for him to score no matter what the defense is doing.
What is the sneaky range of Joe Taylor do for this offense? Because it's not often at this level when you have a big, his size, that is able this quickly. It's not volume shooting, but it's picking his times to pull that trigger, knowing that it's actually a pretty high percentage shot.
Yeah, that's been his strength. I mean, I can remember him playing in grade school, especially 7th and 8th grade. He always had great touch. So we've known that could be something he could do. We talked to him yesterday. He shot one yesterday out of the left corner where he was about 17 feet, and he was stepping back on the catch and then shot it, and he missed it short. And I told Joe, I'm like, hey, we love you shooting threes. We don't love you shooting threes when your hands and feet aren't ready. Okay, get behind the line, get your hands and feet ready so you can step into a three, and we're shooting it every single time. So yeah, he's going to be really hard to guard. He's hard to guard already, and we got 2.5 more years with him where he can be an inside force, an outside force, a good passer. He's good on the offensive glass. He's just going to keep adding weapons to his game.
I don't know if you've allowed yourself to take a peek, but Garin Catholic is effectively in the driver's seat. Brebeuf might be there too, but Garin Catholic's in the driver's seat for the Circle City Conference. But they did lose. They lost to Brebeuf. I can't remember if it was last week or 2 weeks ago. They obviously have the head-to-head to you, but it still gives you guys a door and a pathway, having only played one conference game. Have you looked at all to that, trying to shape out where there might still be a path to get a share of the title?
Yeah, not exactly. I know Brebeuf is absolutely rolling right now, so I hope that we're in a position, that last game of the regular season, our senior night, a home game, to where we're playing for a share of the championship. We can do that as long as we take care of business all the way through there. We can be playing Brebeuf for the conference championship on senior night. No, I know Brebeuf's ranked number 1 in 3A. Garen's up there. I know everybody's rolling, but no, our main focus tonight is Covenant Christian. Tomorrow, Greenwood. We have a big weekend.
What does the tape say about Covenant Christian? How they test you tonight?
Man, they're a unique team. They play 11 guys. They don't have anybody that averages double figures. They cut like crazy. They drive. They're going to pick us up full court. They sub in and out all the time. So we told the guys, tonight's not so much a personnel night. It's a competitive night. It's a take care of the ball night. It's a get great shot night. It's a be great on the defensive glass night, because they are ultra scrappy, huge hustlers. I mean, they don't stop. Their energy, they're doing it right now in the 6 o'clock game. Their energy is a lot. We have to match it. We have to be physical like we were against Center Grove and, take care of the ball. We have great shooters. And if we guard the way we did against Center Grove, we'll be fine tonight. If we allow them to speed us up, if they're getting extra opportunities off the offensive glass, then we'll be in for a fight.
Royals looking for win number 8 on the season, a back-to-back this weekend, just like last, though this time it's at home. Coach, best of luck.
Yep, thanks a lot, Jimmy.
Royals head coach Jamin Warnke will be back with lineups and the tip after this. You're listening to Roncalli Royals basketball on the Roncalli Media Network.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral value and customer service at comfortable consumer prices. For the best and freshest flowers in Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Steve's Flowers and Gifts has exactly what you're looking for. Check out our wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Call 317-787-3431 or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings with Beck Service Center. Automotive breakdowns and routine maintenance never come at a good time. Let us help take the stress out of your automotive repairs. With 10 mechanics and 32 bays, we can get you back up and running with minimal downtime. Quality parts, experienced mechanics, locally owned and operated since 1977. Located at the southeast corner of Madison and Edgewood, we are pretty darn good at fixing cars. Let's go Royals.
Welcome back to Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium, where your Roncalli Royals look for their 8th win on the season as they take on the Covenant Christian Warriors. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the visiting Warriors. A 6-foot junior guard, number 12, Joe Midla. A 4'11 junior guard, number 22, Mark Crane. A junior guard, number 31, Mel Granberry. A senior guard, number 35, Sam Ware. And a senior forward, number 44, Nathan Crane. Head coach is Scott Flatt, 219 and 208 in his 19th year at the helm of Covenant Christian. And now to your 7-6 Roncalli Royals. A 6'3 senior guard, number 10, Drew Kagaris, averaging 17 points and 4 rebounds per game. A 6'2 junior guard, number 14, Noah Schmaltz, averaging 8 points and 3 rebounds per contest. A 6'2 junior forward, number 20, Luke Green, averaging 7 points and 2 rebounds per night. A 6-foot freshman guard, number 23, Will Hegwood, averaging 4 points and 2 rebounds per game. And rounding them out in the middle, a big fella, a 6'7 sophomore center, number 24, Joe Taylor, averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds per night. Head coach of your Roncalli Royals is Jamin Warnke, 16 and 20 in this his second year at the helm. Royals in their home white unis, blue numerals lettering, and the red trim. Covenant Christian in their road black uniforms, green numerals lettering, and the white trim. It'll likely be Sam Ware set to jump it up with Joe Taylor when starting lineups get concluded. And we get ready for tip-off in what should be a fun first of a back-to-back here at Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. It's CYO night. Always great to have the youngsters from the Archdiocese feeder system that goes into Roncalli back here in attendance. Of course, myself, a little partial to those St. Jude Raiders, but hey, that is what it is. Andrew, keys to the game tonight. What stands out to you the most for Roncalli to get a victory?
Just get off to a great start. The last couple games we've started slow. We've put ourselves behind the 8 ball. And don't overlook Covenant Christian. They're a great team. As you said, they're very unique. They play a lot of guys, and just hoping for a great game between these two conference opponents for the last year.
It'll be actually Nathan Crane set to jump it up with Joe Taylor. Royals operate left to right on your streaming device. Ball is tapped, won by the Royals, and we're underway from Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Will Hegwood gets things started. Man-to-man look for Covenant Christian. Noah Schmaltz gives right side to Kagaris. Driving right block with contact. He puts it up and in, and that's big for Drew Kagaris because you want to see him assert himself early in ball games. He does so there to make it 2-0 Royals as they draw first blood. Crane on the left wing. At the top they operate now to his brother Nathan. Now left side, a pass. It's Granberry on the left wing trying to get a post feed. He'll drive instead, full head of steam. Got a friendly roll. Granberry averaging just 4 points per contest, but he evens us up at 2. Will Hegwood, bounce pass to Kagaris, left wing, around a screen from Taylor, finds Hegwood left corner. Now they go opposite side to Schmaltz, around a screen from Green, with the left hand into the painted area. Scoop shot is good. He kind of went scoop hook with it off the back iron and dropped in. And he's in the scoring column.
That was a nice, unique, creative shots by Schmaltz to avoid the defender and get the easy points.
Gives the Royal the lead right back. Right wing pass is nearly taken away. It's controlled by Mark Crane around a screen from his brother. Pick and roll action. Brother to brother. Nathan has it. Now gives over to Mark. Looking right side. Rejected away by Taylor. But they'll say he stepped on the end line when he caught it. No correction. They'll say he blocked it off of Crane. And it'll stay with the Royals. And a loose ball foul perhaps as well attached to this. It's going to go against Mark Crane. So he'll pick up the first foul by either team here in the quarter. 4-2 Royals lead, 90 seconds into this opening frame. Taylor, top of the arc. Looking for a back cut instead as Hegwood. He's all alone left wing. Has it with the right hand, gives to Green top of the arc. Swing to Kagaris, right side threes in the air. It's short, and a rebound gathered in and taken by Granberry. He looks to push for the Warriors. He stops, hesitates, between the legs, goes at Hegwood, kicks right side Ware. He picked up his dribble, now gives the top to Crane. Top of the key, they give Granberry right wing, looking for movement. He'll drive, floater up, floater in, and Mel Granberry right at his average. We're tied at 4.
That was a nice little drive to the basket by Cranberry to tie this game up.
Left wing, Kagaris pulls up, top of the key, long. Couldn't get back on the follow, but it's taken away by Hegwood. It falls right to Kagaris. He stops. He flips. Taylor, top of the arc, gives right wing now to Kagaris. He wants to drive. Same spot he scored earlier and put him on the line. Drew Kagaris on the right wing to right block. Same area he scored his first basket. He scores yet again. Royals in front 6-4, an old-fashioned three-point play upcoming for the senior.
Can't ask anything better from Drew Kagaris to start this game. Already has 4, Roncalli 6, and looking to make it 5.
He does so. Royals 7. Warriors 4. Steal by Schmaltz. He'll go all the way to the rim, and Granberry hustles back and sends that into the lobby. Good read there defensively in transition by Granberry. Kagaris will trigger baseline right underneath the Warriors hoop. 5.5 to play first quarter. Royals by 3. Quickly into Green at the Roncalli R. Now in the corner they find Schmaltz. He'll drive baseline with contact. Hits the deck hard. Could not get out of the basketball. It went off Schmaltz's foot as he was falling to the deck. Rolled out of bounds. And with the no call from a whistle that Schmaltz was searching for, it'll go to the Warriors.
I like his aggressiveness taking to the basket, but sometimes you just don't make it. It's all right.
Crane crosses the timeline. Has Granberry, won't use him. He's matched up with Schmaltz. Royals in a man-to-man look. Granberry right edge. Gives the top on Sam Weyer as he catches it at the left elbow, but draws a foul on the entry pass by Drew Kagaris. His first, the first on the Royals. Baseline right, the Warriors will trigger. Lob at the rim is caught, gathered, and scored by Ware. And the Warriors are within a point. Royals lead 7-6. Hegwood crossed the timeline, matched up with Granberry. Now gives left wing to Taylor. Taylor flips to Hegwood at the left elbow. He'll drive, post feed. Taylor deflected away and taken by Midla. Midla up the floor, down the lane, nearly walked, gives right side Granberry. Granberry fakes an entry pass, now goes that way to Crane. He turns, he scores. Third Warrior to score in this ball game, and for the first time, the Warriors have the lead. 8-7 with 4:24 to play in the first. Hegwood flips to Taylor, now gives to Kagaris left wing. Green has it, top of the arc Kagaris. They'll say he traveled before he committed the dribble. So an unforced error by the Royals allows the Warriors to extend this lead.
What I'm talking about, Roncalli was off to a great start, but we just need to keep our foot on the gas and keep it going.
Granberry has it just past half court. They go right wing to Midla. He's looking for a post feed to Crane. Matched up with Taylor. Double comes. He lost the basketball, and it's deflected away and taken by Schmaltz. Up ahead, Green. Extra pass, Hegwood, who gives a third pass to Taylor, and he's fouled. Well, the Royals didn't do that the most orthodox way. It looked like for once they might be able to get a fast break opportunity and maybe not need to make the pass on the bounce feed from left block to right block, but unselfish oftentimes are these Royals. And then a third pass was given to Taylor in the painted area. He gathers, goes up strong, could not finish, but can earn the free throws right now. And he rattles home that free throw. Taylor, a 62% free throw shooter coming in. And Andrew, at the foul line, that's an area the Royals struggled last weekend in both those games.
Yes, last week if we had hit a couple free throws, it could have been a very different outcome for Center Grove.
One more upcoming for Taylor. That one's good as well. Royals regain the lead. 9-8 your score. Driving floaters up there by Crane. He misfired. Rebound, Connor Kessler checked into the ball game. Gives to Hegwood, right wing. Now at the top they find Kagaris. 3 in the air. It's short. And the rebound. Well, let's see. There's a foul first. A loose ball foul on the Warriors. Crane was in the area. Let's see if that's where it goes. No, it will not. It will go on Midla, his first. Third on the... Oh, correction. I'm sorry. It's going to go on the Royals. Based on the body language of that, I thought it was going on Covenant Christian. Instead, it's on Connor Kessler. That's his first, the second on the Royals. Crane has it to his brother Nathan, top of the arc. Back to Granberry now. Granberry faked a screen, crosses over, had his pocket picked by Connor Kessler, who looks ahead to Green. He was not ready for it. He somehow gathers it to Hegwood left wing, to Green left side. Three is in the air. It's short. Rebound tapped at once. Hegwood gets it, body contact, and a foul is going to go against Nathan Crane.
I like the tenacity on the offensive glass by Roncalli. Just keeping the possessions alive and give us second and third chance to score.
That's going to be the second foul on Crane, and likely he's going to have to come out of this ball game. Indeed, he does. He's subbed in for Neff Farrell. Inbound in the backcourt to Hegwood by Kegaris. Hegwood at the Roncalli R, and he's hand-checked by Granberry. That's the fifth foul on the Warriors, so 2 free throws upcoming for Roncalli.
That's just a great job by Hegwood not going any other direction and let Cranberry commit the personal foul, which gives him 2 shots at the line.
Hegwood takes 2 dribbles, sets, fires. That one is good. Hegwood joins the scoring party. Kegaris, Schmaltz, Hegwood now, and Taylor have all scored for the Royals. One more upcoming for Will. That one takes a bounce off the back iron and goes through. 11-8 your score. Advantage Royals. In the corner, Farrell has it. Bounces to the right wing. Now Crane. Mark, high post. Trying to navigate through traffic. Baseline cut. Reverse layup up. And a travel. Calls the far side official. Sam Ware went reverse with it. They'll say he shuffled the feet before he gathered. And Roncalli will take the turnover.
That is Covenant Christian's 5th unofficial turnover, so they're now helping themselves in that department.
Hegwood, top of the arc, gives to Taylor, left edge. Now back to the top, Green. Right edge they go, Hegwood. All beyond the arc. Top of the three-point line is Kegaris. He goes to the foul line, stops, turns, and left it short. Rebound taken by Midla. Midla matched up with Green, spinning, turning, and reversing. Got a friendly roll and makes this a 1-point deficit.
That was great defense by Hegwood, but an even better move by Midla to get the reverse layup there.
Kegaris, right wing, into the painted area. Gives to Kessler, left side. Now he'll drive into the paint. Hesitates, had it blocked away by Ware. Here come the Warriors trying to regain the lead. Granberry had his pocket picked off his leg. Out of bounds to Roncalli. Great defense by Will Hegwood to whack that ball off the knee of Granberry. Deflected out of bounds and give it back to the Royals. 1:50 to play in this first quarter. Royals 11, Warriors 10. Hegwood crosses the timeline with the left hand, now goes in between the legs. Flips to Kessler, left side. Now over to Kegaris. On the right wing is Green. Entry pass Taylor is well read by Laughlin and turned over. So both teams exchanging turnovers on nearly every possession in the last 2 minutes. Ware has it in the corner for 3, and he knocks it down. A 24% three-point shooter on the season, and Sam Ware gives the Warriors their largest lead of the ball game at 2, 13-11 with 1:18 to play in the first. Taylor, top of the arc, gives to Hegwood in that same spot. Now flips to Schmaltz, chest pass Green. The same is true to Kegaris on the left edge. Trying to get separation is Drew. Granberry all over him. Pump fakes, draws contact, and he'll go to the line for 2, and that's the second on Mel Granberry. Sub at the table, Charlie Elsner said to check into this ballgame for the first time, I beg your pardon. Lana Maloney, the same for the Warriors. Kegaris at the line, already 5 points here in the quarter, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Noah Schmaltz also set to check back in momentarily. First free throw up, first free throw in by Drew Kegaris. Joe Taylor and Luke Green check out with that substitution swap for Schmaltz and Elsner. One more upcoming for Kegaris. He can tie the ball game at the line with 1:02 to play in the first. 2 dribbles, crouches, fires, got them both. Calm, cool, and collected, and we're all tied at 13. 1 minute to play in this first quarter. Laughlin has it at the volleyball line with the right hand. Gives to Niall Hobson, who just checked into the ball game. They swing into the corner, over to Crane. Mark flips to Hobson. He stands in between the circles, has yet to use his dribble. Kessler there defensively. Now passes to Laughlin, who immediately goes to his dribble, now gives to Farrell. Farrell, pump fakes, pass, top of the foul line, Maloney. Over to Hobson, who traveled. Hobson shuffled the feet. The Warriors continue their unforced errors in this back half of the first quarter, and Roncalli can effectively hold for one if they wish. With 35 and 6 ticks left, this ball game tied at 13. Joe Taylor's back into the contest as they try to save his energy and bring him in for a little offense-defense substitution as they use with Elsner. They bring him back into the game. Inbounded to Hegwood. Now into the half court goes Kessler. Taylor top of the arc. Looks for Kagras around a double screen. He'll dribble once, twice the right hand, 23 seconds to play. It's an entry pass to Taylor that's taken away. Here come the Warriors in transition, but it's stolen away by Schmaltz. He hits the brakes and gives to Hegwood. 15 seconds to play in this first quarter. Timeout taken by Coach Warnke. 30-second timeout will do it as well. 13 seconds to play in the first. All tied at 13. Royals basketball when we come back on RMN.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
13 seconds to play in the first quarter. Royals the basketball inbounding in front of their bench into the backcourt to Will Hegwood. He catches it with 11. Has yet to use his dribble, now does so with 9. Gets past Hobson with 7. Fakes a flip to Kessler with 5. He'll kick in the corner to Kagras with 3. Drew down the lane. Drew contact. They say no with 1, and the Warriors will not get a shot off. All the same, though, the Royals and the Warriors end the first quarter dead even at 13. We will step aside for about a minute and be back after this. You're listening to Roncalli Royals basketball on the Roncalli Media Network.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral value and customer service at comfortable consumer prices. For the best and freshest flowers in Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Steve's Flowers and Gifts has exactly what you're looking for. Check out our wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Call 317-787-3431 or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road.
Back at the Vinny Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Start of the second quarter, we are deadlocked at 13 apiece. With Andrew Mason, I'm Jimmy Cook. Happy Friday to you. Warriors with the basketball to start quarter number 2. It's given to Laughlin on the inbound pass, who gives to Farrell. Back to Laughlin. In the corner, they swing it over to Bacon, who checked into the ball game for the first time to open this quarter. Now Hobson on the right wing. Royals in a bit of a matchup zone here. At the foul line, they give left side to Farrell. Farrell picks up his dribble to Laughlin, top of the arc. Nearly traveled. They pass in the corner. Bacon to Hobson. Thought about a 3. They go to the middle of the zone. Farrell, pull up, good. Neff Farrell is the 5th different Warrior to score. And the Royals trail 15-13.
They've been efficient when they've shot the ball 7 of 8.
Schmaltz, top of the arc. They flip it over to Eli Lauk. Lauk, left wing, now top of the arc, Elsner. Elsner, offensive foul. They're going to go against Charlie Elsner, I believe, as they gave it to Kagaris. Illegal screen's going to be the call, I believe, against Charlie Elsner. Indeed it will be. So for the Royals, Kagaris and Schmaltz, the only starters out there. So 2 of the 5 starters out there to open this second quarter as Roncalli turns it over. Bacon, top of the arc, Farrell. Passes to Laughlin, left wing. Royals back in a man-to-man look now. Bacon in the corner, goes baseline, traveled. Good cutoff by the Royals' backside defense. And now we'll get another starter to return. It's Luke Green. Judd Selke checks into the ball game for the first time this evening. 6:45 to play in this first half. Warriors 15, Royals 13 with the basketball. Schmaltz, right wing, fakes a screen, now gives to Elsner in that same spot. Handoff, Schmaltz, Green top of the arc, left wing Lauk. He wants to drive. That angle is cut off, forced to pass inside on a cut that's stolen away by the Warriors. Laughlin up the way. Right wing now finds the trailer in Farrell, who flips back to Laughlin with the left hand, chest pass Hobson. Entry pass, they go on a cut. That was tipped, lost the basketball, did Laughlin, out of bounds to the Royals. Coach Flatt not happy about the call. His player said he did not touch it. The head official says otherwise. So Roncalli will take possession of the basketball. 6:05 to play in this first half, trailing, by 2. Taylor left wing, flips to Lauk. Lauk at the foul line, in the paint, up and under, no, rebound. Taylor, he's whacked on the wrist. Oh my, and the second one is a call. Joe Taylor went up strong the first time, was clearly hit on the wrist. They don't call it. The second one looked like it might have been a clean block, but all the same, at some point you got to reward the big fella, and they do just there as Bryce Harris picks up the personal foul, and Taylor goes to the line for 2. First free throw, good. Joe Taylor, a perfect 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight.
As a team, I don't think we've missed one yet. Hopefully.
So we're both doing it now. We're both enacting a broadcaster jinx. There's no way Joe Taylor's going to hit this free throw. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for coming. Free throw is off the mark. And a rebound taken by James Laughlin. And to make matters worse, a foul committed by the Royals. That might be the worst one I've ever seen. Truthfully. We doubled down on our own player. And a foul is called. It's amazing.
Double whammy.
Indeed. Selke picks up the personal. Hobson has it top of the arc. Now gives left wing over to Bacon. Bacon back to Hobson. Wants to drive, contorts his body and swings to the corner. Laughlin finds a driving lane. Now top of the arc, Farrell. His three-pointer is good, and that's really the difference in this ball game. 2 triples for the Warriors, none for the Royals to this point, and they trail by their largest deficit of the ball game at 18-14 with 5:20 to play in this first quarter. Kagaris gives to Taylor left wing, now to Lauk. Lauk, same spot, flips to Green. Green right wing over to Selke. Selke with the left hand, chest pass Lauk left side, and now he'll bring it back out. All this happening with no Drew Kagaris out there currently. Schmaltz top of the arc. Looking for a driving angle, can't. Skip pass in the corner, Eli Lauk for 3, he put it in! Eli Lauk, his first triple in a varsity uniform. Very small sample size, but did not hit one. His first triple this season, I beg your pardon. But a first triple in the varsity season all the same for Eli Lauk. He had not hit one yet this year. He knocks one in there, just what the doctor ordered, and it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, Schmaltz with a nice vision there to find Lauk in the right hand part of the arc to get it within 1.
Royals did pick up a foul, though, in this half court as we were sorting all that out. It's on Luke Green, his first, third on the Royals with 4:40 to play in this first half. Royals within 1, looking for one more stop. Harris, top of the arc, gives to Hobson left wing. Now still top of the arc, Farrell around a screen. Bacon shoots for 3. Easy money. A 28% three-point shooter is Paxton Bacon, and the lead returns to 4, 21-17. With 4:20 to play in the half.
9 of their 21's been behind the arc.
Taylor flips to Lauk. Inside the arc, kicks to Schmaltz in the corner. Schmaltz looks for Selke, can't find him, picks up his dribble, post feed Taylor. Joe, a dribble, a turn, a hook, short. And the rebound gathered by Hobson. He'll bring it ahead, halfway gone by this second quarter. Warriors by 4, hops into the rim, offensive foul. Sliding in to take the charge is Luke Green. It's going to go against Hobson. That's his first. And the Royals will retake possession after the offensive foul. Eli Lauk takes a seat. Great minutes across the board for the junior, as will Judd Selke. So it's Hegwood, Green, Kegaris, Taylor, Schmaltz, the same 5 that started this ball game, back out there for the Royals. Hegwood crosses the timeline, gives to Taylor left side. Green hit the deck away from the basketball, but now he's back on his feet. Hegwood into the paint. Scoop layup is good. Will Hegwood up to 4 points. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That was a nice crossover, switching up, going with the left-hand layup high off the glass.
Right wing, Laughlin has it. Now at the right edge to Farrell. Back still on the corner, he goes to Bacon. Nearly had it taken away. Kicks in the corner, Crane for 3, long. Rebound, Hegwood, a big man's board. Will crosses over at half court. Stops with the left hand, flips to Green, who gives to Kegaris right side. A crossover, a long 3 is in the air, it's short, and a rebound is won by Bacon. 3:08 to play in this half, Warriors by 2. Laughlin down the lane, wide open, Mark Crane. They brought a double on the drive to Laughlin, and Crane made him pay. He's the 7th Warrior to score in this half, and the lead is 4, 23-19, under 3 to play in the second quarter. Hegwood, left wing, flips to Kegaris left side. Drew to Green, now Schmaltz in the corner. Noah gives to Kegaris left edge. Around a screen from Taylor, pulls up, foul line floater, no, and a rebound by Rudolph. Devin Rudolph's checked into this ball game. Kegaris has kind of gone cold. Rudolph spinning in the lane and scores. Devin Rudolph gets to go, and the Royals want a timeout as this is quickly turned into a 6-point advantage for Covenant Christian. We will take one with them. 30-second timeout for us. Full timeout, I believe, by the Royals. 2:24 to play in this first half. Covenant Christian 25, Royals 19, but it'll be their basketball out of the timeout when we come back on RMN.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
.224 to play in this first half. Covenant Christian leads your Royals 25-19. With Andrew Mason, I'm Jimmy Cook. The Royals out of their timeout looking for a basket. Hegwood crossed the timeline, gives to Taylor, top of the arc. Joe now to Hegwood, right wing, fakes like he wants to use that screen, then gives back to Taylor, who finds Schmaltz, now Green left side. Green to Taylor at the foul line, fakes an entry pass, now goes in the corner to Green. Around a screen from Taylor, Green, step back triple, no good. Rebound, Kessler, he had it blocked from behind. It'll stay on this end with under 2 to play in this first half. Noah Schmaltz set to trigger for the Royals. Baseline left underneath the Warriors' hoop. Fakes left, now goes right in the corner to Hegwood. Hegwood finds Schmaltz left wing, now opposite side of the arc to Kessler. Top of the arc back to Schmaltz. In the wing, Green controls to Kessler. Fakes an entry pass to Taylor. Now Schmaltz in the corner. They feed Taylor. It's deflected away by Rudolph. That was a crafty steal. Here comes Laughlin. He pulls up. Floater is good. Largest lead of the game for the Warriors at 8. 27-19 with just over 90 seconds to play in this first half. Hegwood crosses over in the corner, Schmaltz. Noah to Green, now Kessler left wing. Around a screen at the top of the arc, he goes to Taylor right side. No driving angle for him, he finds Schmaltz. Fakes a screen, pull up mid-range, wing, well short. and the rebound gathered by Laughlin. 1:08 to play in the half. In the corner, fakes a three to Bacon. Now picks up his dribble and gives left edge to Laughlin. Right in front of the timeline, around a screen from Rudolph, goes right side over to Crane. Crane to Farrell. Farrell top of the arc. Post feed. Bacon in the paint. Spin short. Rebound Royals. Under a minute to go now in the half. Royals looking for some momentum. Headed to the dressing room. Down 8. Hegwood. Left wing. Crosses over at the foul line. Into the painted area. High off the window and in. Will Hegwood gets to go. He's up to 6 points. The deficit is 6 with 33 seconds to play in the half. Laughlin, top of the arc, carried the basketball, and the Royals will get a much-needed turnover forced and a chance to potentially make this a one-possession ball game should they find their second three-pointer of the night. Hegwood, Green, Taylor, Schmaltz, Kessler, the 5 out there for the Royals with 20 seconds to play in this first half. Hegwood has it on the right wing. High post feed at the elbow to Taylor. Now to Green, left wing, who flips to Schmaltz with 13. Green, top of the arc with 12. Kicks in the corner, Kessler with 10. Post feed, Joe, low block with 7. Kicks right wing, 3 is in the air. It's off the mark. Rebound, Farrell with 2. Farrell with 1 at the horn. It's an air ball, and that'll end your first half. The Royals didn't have a slow start to this ball game, but boy, did they have a slow second quarter. After being deadlocked 13 apiece at the end of 1, they're outscored 14-8 at the end of 2 and trail 27-21 at the intermission. Just the shots haven't been there in that first half for the Royals, Andrew. A lot of short looks, not air balls, but just shots that, whether it's falling away, whether it's a late contest, they have not been in range or long. They've just been short and hitting the front of the rim.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. It's, as you said, we got up to a great start, but just couldn't keep it going in the second quarter. We just know. You want my keys?
Yeah, wherever your keys been in terms of what you had in the first or going into pregame versus where they did or did not execute
well, as
in
always,
that first half.
Second and third chance points have been a killer. They just get a lot of opportunities in fast breaks. Like that example with Taylor down to the post, he just pokes it out and they sprint down the floor and they get it easy too. I think we need to get Kegris a little more open because he's struggling right now, 2 for 10, but hopefully he can break out of that slump. But everybody else is doing pretty good, I think. But this game is certainly not over. It's only 2 possessions, and good thing this game's at home, so we have the crowd hopefully to help us rally.
That's what you need, right? A little bit of CYO night magic for the Royals and plenty of hype. No doubt about that. We will step aside for our halftime festivities. When we return, we will have Andrew Mason's adjustments for the second half. We will take you through full second half numbers and get you set and squared away for the start of half number 2. It's CYO night here at Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Warriors lead your Royals 27-21 at the intermission. Back in about 2 minutes on the Roncalli Media Network.
Never lose your drive to deliver. Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark through dedication and passion. At Spot, these characteristics, along with drive and teamwork, form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Take it from our Roncalli co-founder and our dynamic group of Royals alumni. They've never lost the entrepreneurial spirit that provides the foundation for our continued success. There's never been a time like this, and there has never been a partner like Spot. We're relentless, we are experts, we are accomplished, and like you, we will never lose our drive to deliver. Come find your spot at spotinc.com/careers. Go Royals!
At Peterman Brothers, we know how critical AC can be to your comfort.
And we want to make sure you're comfortable in every season.
That's why right now when you install a qualifying AC system with Peterman Brothers, we'll include the furnace for free.
That's right, Indiana. The furnace is free.
And if you schedule today, we'll install your new system tomorrow guaranteed. Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
Welcome back to Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Warriors lead your Royals 27-21 at halftime. With Andrew Mason, I'm Jimmy Cook. Thanks so much for spending part of your Friday night with us here on RMN. Andrew, the Royals have been unable to get what they wanted to get done offensively tonight. Couple of shots that were short. They didn't have the slow start like they have in the past to open the ball game, but that second quarter was definitively a struggle fest for the Royals. When you look at where they can improve, where's the biggest area that they need to in the second half?
Transition defense, and offensively just finding the best shot available. Don't try to rush anything. And I say get Joe Taylor some more inside looks. I think that once we do that, that will open up the outside shooting for Schmaltz, Green, and possibly Kegris if he gets going. He's only been 2 of 10. That's unlike him. So hopefully he can break out of that.
Well, let's look at the scoring totals for the Covenant Christian Warriors. They had 9 different players score in that first half. That's impressive in and of itself. We kind of knew that from our pregame conversation with Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. It's not one guy. They don't have like one elite player, but they have a lot of good role players that can put up some scoring totals. Neff Farrell and Sam Weyer each with 5. 4 points for Mel Granberry. 2 points for a number of Warriors. For Nathan Crane, Mark Crane, Joe Midla, Devin Rudolph, and James Laughlin. Rounding out your Warriors scoring. They outscored the Royals 14-8 in the second quarter. Back in that first quarter, it was a deadlock, 13 apiece. Andrew has all of those first half individual numbers for Roncalli.
Kegris with 7, Hegwood with 6, Joe Taylor with 3, Eli Luck with 3, Schmaltz with 2, and everybody else that has checked in the game has not had a single point. Something I loved in the first half was our immaculate free throw shooting. Only missed 1, Taylor's free throw. So I think if we keep that free throw shooting up, we have a chance in this game, especially because Covenant was very foul prone in that first half. So
for Roncalli, any team numbers that really jump out at you on the page in terms of three-point percentage or free throw percentage, anything that you want to highlight in that department? Rebounding, any team stat that jumps out at you?
3-point shooting, lack of makes. We've been ice cold from beyond the arc. Field goal percentage has been a little better, and free throw shooting surprisingly has been our best shooting stat of tonight. So usually free throw shooting is not the team's strength, but as the games go, we'll find different ways to win a ball game.
That's Andrew Mason. I am, of course, Jimmy Cook. Royals trail at the break. It's Covenant Christian 27, Roncalli 21. Second half is up next. We'll step aside for 2.5 and be back with the third quarter on RMN.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings with Beck Service Center. Automotive breakdowns and routine maintenance never come at a good time. Let us help take the stress out of your automotive repairs. With 10 mechanics and 32 bays, we can get you back up and running with minimal downtime. Quality parts, experienced mechanics, locally owned and operated since 1977. Located at the southeast corner of Madison and Edgewood, we are pretty darn good at fixing cars. Let's go Royals.
At Peterman Brothers, we know how critical AC can be to your comfort.
And we want to make sure you're comfortable in every season.
That's why right now when you install a qualifying AC system with Peterman Brothers, we'll include the furnace for free.
That's right, Indiana. The furnace is free.
And if you schedule today, we'll install your new system tomorrow, guaranteed.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Welcome back to Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium with Andrew Mason. I am Jimmy Cook. Once again, happy Friday to you. Warriors of Covenant Christian lead your Royals of Roncalli 27-21 as we go to the third quarter. Royals will have the basketball to start this third quarter. Same starting five to open the ball game out there for Roncalli. Drew Kagaris inbounding far side at half court, throws into the back court, and we're underway with the start of the second half. Will Hegwood gives to Noah Schmaltz as the Royals operate right to left on your streaming device. Quickly to Green, now back to Schmaltz. Schmaltz looking for Taylor, did not find him, instead Kagaris top of the arc. Drew drives, kicks, corner, three. Hegwood rattles home. Will Hegwood up to 9 points, just the second triple of this ball game for Roncalli, and they cut the lead in half. It's now 27-24. Great opening start for Roncalli. Nathan Crane has it top of the arc, now gives right side to Sam Wayer. He thought about a triple. Post feed Crane. Turning. Taylor, hand straight up. Shot no good. Rebound. Taylor gets it. Flips to Hegwood. It's a 2-on-2. Will, right wing to Kagaris. The trailer. He jabs. He rises. He hits. Drew Kagaris, right wing. The first Royal into double figures with 10. It's a 6-0 run out of the gate for Roncalli, and we're tied at 27.
Just the reverse on this possession.
Crane, top of the arc. High pass. Nearly deflected. He finds Ware. Now over to Midla. Midla back to Crane. That's Mark around a screen from his brother Nathan. Kicks left side to Granberry. He jab steps. He crosses over. Driving. Extended the shoulder. Got the basket to go. Granberry's up to 6. Lead back to 2. 29-27.
That was just a nifty move by Cranberry and their freshman Hegwood, and laid it up for 2.
Right wing, Hegwood has it. Over to Taylor. Taylor, now Hegwood right side. He wants to drive, it's cut off. Taylor cutting, bounce feed, layup is good. Joe Taylor up to 5 points, and we're back tied at 29.
That was a nice pass there.
It's beautiful find indeed. Granberry gives left side to Ware. Ware turns it over. He was looking for Mark Crane. Good defense by Noah Schmaltz on the far side. And it'll go back to the Royals. So Roncalli has an opportunity to take their first lead since the first quarter when they led 13-11. Hegwood Left wing, cross the timeline, flips to Schmaltz. Now gives to Taylor. Back cutting. Kagaris layup is good. And the Royals have their first lead since it was 13-11. Scott Flatt needs a timeout. The Royals, a 10-2 run to open this second half, and a 30-second timeout called by Covenant Christian. We will stay here. What a turnaround, and a lot of it is quick, efficient, fast-paced offense by Roncalli.
Yeah, it all started with Hegwood and Kagaris on the first two possessions of this half, and we've just been really tenacious on the defensive end. Unofficially, Covenant Christian has 13 turnovers. We've had some good assists from Hegwood to find Taylor in that last position to give Roncalli a 2-point lead, and hopefully out of this timeout, Roncalli looks to extend their lead here.
We'll have to get another stop, of course, first, but they've been sensational in that regard when they've needed to be in this ball game. Out of the Covenant Christian timeout, the Warriors will bring it ahead. 5.5 to play, third quarter. Roncalli by 2. Granberry down the lane, kicks in the corner. Ware for 3, good. Just a pretty shot by Sam Ware, his second triple of the ball game. He's up to 8 points. Lead back to Covenant Christian, 32-31. Schmaltz, top of the arc. Taylor looking for Kagaris in the paint. Can't find him. Back to Schmaltz, left side. A lot of screen action involving Kagaris. He gets free on an elevator screen. Right side for 3. He's fouled. Could not hit it, but he will get an opportunity to earn 3 points the hard way at the charity stripe.
That was a nice screen there by I believe it was Taylor there to set the screen and give Kagaris open and give him 3 free throws.
First free throw up and short by Kagaris. Drew a 70% free throw shooter, but had been perfect at the line before that one. Second free throw good. 6 points for Kagaris here in this third quarter, 13 for the game. One more upcoming. He can break our 32-32 tie. Third one up, I beg your pardon. He misfired on that. Rebound Taylor, spinning, pump faking, drawing contact, and the big fella will go to the line for 2.
Just a great awareness by Joe Taylor to grab that offensive rebound, spin, and draw the foul on Covenant.
So now Joe Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2 shots, and once again the Royals can break this tie. 2 dribbles, spinning, setting, firing, and hitting is Joe Taylor. You've already jinxed him once tonight. Do you want interested in bringing up any others or no?
I don't think we should.
I agree. I agree with you. One more upcoming for Taylor. (33-32) Royals. Takes a dribble, sets, fires, missed on that one. Rebound gathered by Ware. Royals by 1, 4:45 to play in this third quarter. Right side, Laughlin has it. Matched up with Hegwood, lost his dribble. Post feed Farrell. Farrell matched up with Taylor. Backing in right block, he traveled. Great defense by the freshman in Taylor. The sophomore in Taylor, I beg your pardon. And Roncalli will get it back with 4:38 to play in this third quarter, leading by 1. Hegwood gives to Schmaltz. Schmaltz to Kagaris on a back cut. Saved it in midair to Green. Right side Taylor, and now Schmaltz, they reset the offense. 4:20 to play in this third quarter. Noah Schmaltz has it. Over to Taylor, left wing. Back to Schmaltz, who finds Green right side. In the wing, Hegwood. Around a screen to Taylor, top of the arc. Kagaris left side. He has a pick and roll with Taylor. Picks up his dribble, now to Green. In the corner, Schmaltz. Fakes a 3. Hop step, floater up, no. Could not grab the rebound. Hegwood has it. Will, a pump fake. Kicks to Green. 3 in the air. It's good, but the travel called first. Far side official said Schmaltz shuffled the feet before the kick out to the wing. And so the Warriors will get it back, trailing by 1 with under 4 to play in this third quarter. Laughlin, full head of steam matched up with Hegwood. On the right wing, stops. Gives mid-post to Farrell. Farrell, a power dribble. Looked like he might have shuffled the feet. He's in trouble. Nearly a 5-second count, and instead he just gets it up to Laughlin. Make that Bacon. Bacon at Schmaltz. Mid-post, kicks. Farrell, top of the arc, long. Rebound, Kagaris, and he got whacked up the stairs. Kagaris stops around a Taylor screen. Has him on the pick and roll. Drives and scores. Drew Kagaris, 8 points in the quarter. 15 for the game. Royals their largest lead since the first quarter, 35-32 with 3:09 to play in the frame. Rudolph down the lane, high off the window, no. Rebound Farrell, he goes up strong and finishes. 7 points for Neff Farrell. Warriors back within 1.
Can't let them have that second chance opportunity.
Kagaris, left wing, matched up with Bacon. Has Taylor to his right side on a screen, instead tosses to Schmaltz, other side of the floor. Noah, top of the arc to Green. Green now left wing Hegwood. Will to Taylor right side. Finds Kagaris right edge, sets a screen for him. He doesn't use it. Kagaris drives, swing pass to Hegwood. Down the lane with some contact. He'll go to the line for 2. That was clear body contact by Sam Weyer. He was upset by it because I think he thought he was clean upstairs, which he was, but he got him with the body, and it's going to send Will Hegwood to the charity stripe. First free throw up. First free throw short. And the old free throw woes, though not that old, recent as last week, rear their ugly head for the Royals yet again.
It's been a lot better tonight, though.
That is true. Hegwood's second one, no good. Rebound, saved in the air, right to Hegwood. Kessler has it, driving, pump faking, giving to Kagaris, left wing, 3, it's short, and this time the rebound is taken by the Warriors in Bacon. Royals lead is 1, 2:10 to play third quarter. Here come the Warriors. Bacon around a screen, gives right side Farrell, waits for traffic to clear. Picks up his dribble, or has yet to use his dribble, I beg your pardon, now he does. Flip pass to Laughlin, right at the leg of the Roncalli R in the half court, right side. They flip over to Rudolph, right wing. He'll drive. He's bumped out of bounds. That's the call. Either going to be a bump or out of bounds by Rudolph. Instead, it's a bump on the Royals. Probably the right call. Tough to tell from our vantage point. Will Hegwood is the guilty party. His first. The first on the Royals here in the quarter. Eli Lauk's going to come into the ball game for Hegwood. Lauk had 3 points in that first half. His first triple of the season. Quick inbound pass to Farrell. His jumper's good. 9 points for Neff Farrell, and the Warriors regain the lead. 36-35 with 1:40 to play here in the third. Lauk brings it ahead. Lauk, Kessler, Schmaltz, Kagaris, Taylor. Joe has it top of the arc. Pump fakes now give to Lauk left edge. Inside the arc, they feed mid-range to Kagaris, who gives to Taylor, top of the arc. He swings to Schmaltz right side. Now they'll reset. Noah down the lane. Kick. Lauk in the corner to Kagaris at the volleyball line. He's matched up aggressively with Rudolph, who commits a hand check foul. They had some foul to give, so that's just his second. Or that's just the team's second. The first on Rudolph. Royals will trigger. Sideline left directly in front of us. Here court side of the scorer's table. Kessler to trigger. Fakes into the backcourt. Now goes front court Kagaris. Kagaris at the foul line. Trying to get space. It's cut off by Rudolph. Rudolph gives on the right side to Lauk, who flips to Kagaris. Kagaris to Kessler as they play hot potato with it around the horn. Schmaltz right wing to Kessler top of the arc. Now left wing Lauk. Back top of the arc Kessler. Fakes a drive. Now will do so. Had it taken away. Bodies on the deck. That was a kicked ball by Covenant Christian. And it'll belong to Roncalli with 49 and 8 ticks left. They'll inbound sideline left. Kagaris to trigger. That was kicked by Covenant Christian. Clear as day from our vantage point, despite the protest of Scott Flatt. Thrown in the backcourt to Lauk. Lauk will bring it across the timeline. 45 seconds to play in this third quarter. Kagaris has it left wing. Skip past Schmaltz. In the corner, Kessler. Now top of the arc, Schmaltz. They continue with chest passes around the horn to Lauk. 33 seconds to play in the frame. Looking for Kagaris. Instead, they find Kessler in the corner. He nearly traveled with it. Wants to drive. Connor in trouble. Finds Kagaris behind the defense. He laid it up and in and put him on the line. Drew Kagaris tearing it up in this third quarter. 10 points for him in the frame. 17 for the session. Royals regain the lead, 37-36. And an old-fashioned three-point play upcoming for Drew Kagaris.
Yeah, that's Covenant's fifth foul, and I'm really liking how Roncalli's not committing fouls today because we only have one team foul in the quarter, and honestly, as Coach Werke, you'll take that in every quarter. So
very
that's
clean.
A huge improvement from last week.
Very clean defensively. You're exactly right on that. Kagaris, 2 dribbles, sets, fires, missed it. Rebound, gathered, and taken by Bacon. Final 20 seconds of the third. Royals by 1, 37-36. Left wing Laughlin crosses the timeline. Around a screen. On the right wing, now they give right side. Deeper still is Crane. Flashing, a pass inside. They give back to Crane. In the corner goes Farrell. Farrell with 2. Rudolph gets it back with 1 at the horn. He misfires. And the Royals will take a 1-point lead into the final quarter thanks to an aggressive start out of the gate. A 10-2 run propelled the Royals back in striking distance, and they're able to take a 1-point advantage into the final frame. 37-36, Royals by 1. Final quarter up next on RMN.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655. A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
To the final quarter we go. The Royals outscore Covenant Christian 16-10. The Warriors have the basketball to open this final quarter. It's Midla. With it right wing, tangled up away from the basketball was Charlie Elsner and Neff Farrell, and they're going to call a double foul. Man, you don't often see that at this level. You especially see it at college, but you're going to see the double foul. Now, look, I won't go full. Go ahead.
Was that a regular foul or technical?
No, regular foul. So you see this happen at times at the college level. Drives me bonkers because it's a cop-out call. But it's a double foul. It's a personal for both Elsner and Bacon, I believe it was. And then as all that dust clears, a quick inbound pass to Bacon, who lays it up and in. It was actually Midla who they got for that. But all the same, a double foul, we don't have time for that. We might get into it post-game, but man, there's few things that drive me nuts more in hoops than that. Kagaris straightaway 3 is good. Drew Kagaris picking up where he left off in the third.
He has 14 in this second half, so very got him going, so that's a great thing in this fourth quarter.
20 for the ball game. Post feed. Come the Warriors. They kick out instead to Farrell for 3. He answers. Bang, bang. We got some shooters on the floor. And the Warriors regain the lead 41-40.
That was just great ball movement. Find the open shooter at the top of the key and splash. There you go.
Schmaltz finds Kagaris alone in the corner for 3. It's in the air. It's through the net, but away from the basketball. An illegal screen called on Charlie Elsner. So the Warriors will take back control of the basketball. 6:50 to play in this final quarter. Warriors 41, Royals 40. Midla gives right side to Bacon. At the top, Farrell. And another whistle, and this time it's an illegal screen the other way on Bacon. So at a minimum, whether you think it's good or bad, the officials have been consistent. Fouls on Bacon, his second. Both teams with 2 fouls with 6.5 to play in this fourth quarter. That could be a factor going late with only 3 fouls, really 2 fouls left to play with by both teams.
Absolutely.
Kagaris flips to Kessler at the volleyball line. Gives to Kagaris right wing. Drew, post feed Taylor. Right block, spinning, turning, in and out. And the rebound gathered by Crane. Up ahead quickly come the Warriors. Full head of steam, Midla, kick, corner 3, in and out on that side as well. And a loose ball foul on Mark Crane. So the Warriors now up to 3 personal fouls in this fourth quarter, and there's still 6:08 to play in the frame.
That was a great rebound by Connor Kessler through the loose ball foul contact. And as you said, they only have 1 more foul to give in the quarter until Roncalli shoots the double bonus.
Royals, right side, Taylor. To Lauk on the right wing. Top of the arc, Green looking for a screen move, and he does so to Kagaris. Kagaris at the foul line. In the corner, Kessler. Pump fakes, now works the dribble, had his pocket picked. Good defense by Covenant Christian. Granberry down the lane, coast to coast, left it short. Rebound, Kagaris. 5:37 to play in the final quarter. Royals by 1. Green, top of the arc, thought about a triple. Did not pull the trigger, gives back to Kagaris. Now Kessler, right wing. Cross-court pass, Lauk all alone for 3. It's long. Rebound, Taylor, but a foul on the floor first. No, it's going to go against the Royals. It'll be on Joe Taylor. And now both teams with 3 fouls in the fourth quarter. And at the pace we're going, there's going to be a lot of free throws up for grabs down the stretch run. 5:20 to play in this fourth quarter. Warriors 41, Royals 40. At the foul line is Farrell, matched up with Taylor. They're giving the corner over to Laughlin, I believe that is. Now an entry pass, Midla. Midla, right side, Farrell. Farrell at the mid post, over to Midla right wing. Back to Farrell as they play catch. High-low action into Bacon. He lays it up and in, and the lead is 3, 43-40 with 4:53 to play in regulation.
That was a nice feed by Covenant Christian to increase their lead to 3 points.
Hagwood at the foul line, gives to Schmaltz right side. Now Taylor top of the key, finds Schmaltz going back door. He's fouled on the entry pass, and that's the 4th foul on Covenant Christian. So any fouls the rest of the way outside of player control fouls committed by the Warriors will lead to 2 free throws for Roncalli. It's also the 3rd foul on Granberry.
That's a good thing for Roncalli.
Kagaris looking to inbound, baseline left, finds Schmaltz in the corner. Noah around a Taylor screen, and it's a moving screen called on Joe.
Isn't that the 14th foul?
That is indeed. And it's back-to-back fouls on Taylor in terms of Roncalli offensive possessions. So we've arrived at doomsday for both teams. Any foul outside of player control by either team, the final 4:25, it's free throws. Farrell, left side Crane, around a screen, and no call. What is it? It's a travel. Warriors turn the basketball over.
Unofficially, that is 15 turnovers for Covenant Christian. So as I said before, they're not helping themselves out in that department tonight.
Royals just 1 basket to show in this fourth quarter. They find Schmaltz on a back door. He's fouled and will go to the line for 2. So now the bonus is activated. It was in the act anyway, but now we're officially in free throw territory for the Royals.
That was a good cut by Schmaltz and an even better find by Taylor to give Schmaltz a chance to cut the lead down to a single point.
Noah just a 55% free throw shooter on the season. First one up and no good. And for Roncalli, it's been a struggle all year. And Andrew pointed out they've looked better tonight. but you cannot afford, especially with the bonus active right now, you cannot afford to leave points on the line this late in the ball game.
Especially when it gets down to postseason play in a couple weeks.
One more for Schmaltz. That one is true. Royals back within 2. 43-41 Warriors lead. Granberry. Bounce pass Farrell on the right wing matched up with Taylor. Royals in a man-to-man. They look for Laughlin on a cut. Can't find him. Instead, it's Mark Crane. Right wing Bacon. Matched up with Kagaris. Looking for more movement. Halfway gone by in this final quarter. Farrell has it top of the arc. Trying to find movement away from a screen. Gives to Bacon right wing. Bacon, foul line, jumper, way off, but got his own rebound. Nobody boxed out. The Royals fell asleep. The lead is 4, 45-41 with 3:30 to play in this ball game. This matches the largest lead of the contest. Or second largest lead of the contest for Covenant Christian. Shot by the Royals is blocked away. Here comes Laughlin to the rim. Joe Taylor hands straight up, but the rebound is tapped at once again. Roncalli's not first to it. Circus layup, Mel Granberry, and this one's getting away from the Royals. 3:05 to play. Covenant Christian matches their largest lead of the night at 6, 47-41. Coach Warnke wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 3:05 to play in regulation. Warriors 47, Royals 41. Back in 30 seconds on RMN.
At Peterman Brothers, we know how critical AC can be to your comfort.
And we want to make sure you're comfortable in every season.
That's why right now when you install a qualifying AC system with Peterman Brothers, we'll include the furnace for free.
That's right, Indiana. The furnace is free.
And if you schedule today, we'll install your new system tomorrow, guaranteed.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
3:05 to play in regulation. Royals will need a rally within them. They trail by 6, 47-41 with Andrew Mason. I'm Jimmy Cook. Will Hagwood brings up the floor for Roncalli. Left side, he flips to Schmaltz, now back to Taylor, top of the arc. Joe looking for Kagaris, can't find him, instead flips to Green. Now chest pass Schmaltz, looking for Kagaris right side. Drew in the painted area, kicks, Hagwood 3 in the air, 3 through the bottom of the net. Will Hagwood knocks it down. He's up to 12 points, and the Royals are within 3.
But a couple times now, Hagwood and Kagaris have connected on a possession.
Bacon has it at half court. Gives to Farrell. Farrell, foul line jumper, no. Rebound, Bacon. He pump fakes. He's blocked from behind by Taylor. Bacon gets it again. He goes up and finishes. The Royals getting out-hustled and out-boarded the last 3 possessions. 49-44. Warriors by 5. 2:10 to play. Kagaris at half court. Kicks in the corner, Hagwood. Will looking for help. Granberry all over him. Hagwood drives, flips, Green, extra pass, Schmaltz straight away, short. And another rebound for the Warriors. Guess who? It's Paxton Bacon. He's been eating the Royals alive on the offensive and defensive glass. Minute 45 to play in regulation. Royals need a stop. Crane right wing. Great defense by Schmaltz and a timeout taken by Covenant Christian before the 5 count was assessed. 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. 1:41 to play. Royals in desperate need of a stop. They trail by 5 on RMN.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options. Truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
1:41 to play in this ball game. Warriors 49, Royals 44. Out of the Covenant Christian timeout, they have it in front of their bench. Laughlin to trigger. Sideline right. Throws it at the top to Crane. Crane back to Laughlin. 95 seconds to play. Royals trail by 5. High pass to Bacon. He gathers it, finds Farrell. Farrell back to Granberry. Skip past Laughlin. Laughlin, low pass, nearly taken away. Laughlin has it, skip in the corner, and it's nearly taken away by Kessler. Foul was committed first, and Mark Crane, one of the better free throw shooters on this Warriors team, at 75%, will go to the line for 2 shots. Royals got to hope he misses at least one to keep it a 2-possession game with 1:22 to play. First one for Crane is good. One more upcoming for Crane. 1:22 to play. Receives the basketball. A dribble. He sets. He fires. He hits. 51-44. Warriors by 7. 1:22 to play. Hegwood. Royals got to go. Will up the floor. Gives to Taylor. Had a back cut, instead to Hegwood right side. Looking for Kagras. They find him. Top of the arc. Drew drives and scores. And the Royals want a timeout immediately after the bucket. We have breaks. We'll take one as well. Full timeout. 1:07 to play. Royals trail by 5 on RMN.
Never lose your drive to deliver. Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark through dedication and passion. At Spot, these characteristics, along with drive and teamwork, form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Take it from our Roncalli co-founder and our dynamic group of Royals alumni. They've never lost the entrepreneurial spirit that provides the foundation for our continued success. There's never been a time like this, and there has never been a partner like Spot. We're relentless. We are experts. We are accomplished, and like you, we will never lose our drive to deliver. Come find your spot at spotinc.com/careers. Go Royals!
.67 seconds remain in this ball game. The Royals trying to stay above 500. They'll fall directly to 500 with a loss tonight. Came in at 7-6 on the season. To do that, they'll need some stops, they'll need some missed free throws, and boy, will they need some made buckets. 51-46, Warriors lead your Royals. Roncalli called the timeout after the made Kagras bucket. He's up to 22 points. Inbounding underneath the Warriors' hoop, their own hoop, is Laughlin. Full court pressure applied by the Royals. Laughlin's got to get it in. Has to get it in. Force it to Crane. He lost it off his leg. Royals basketball. So they get the first turnover they need, and a crack of the door has occurred for the Royals.
That was great full court pressure, especially by Kagras in the left corner to, as you said, Crane knock it off his left foot.
Kagras will trigger. Sideline left in front of his bench in the corner. Goes all the way in the backcourt to Hegwood. 1:05 to play. Royals trail by 5. Hegwood flips to Schmaltz. He finds Green in between the circles. They're trying to get Kagras free on a screen. They do. Drew, right wing. He's bodied up and fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws.
That's a good case of Roncalli. You can score with the clock stopped here.
Kagras with 22, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. He needs both to make this a 1-possession game with 55 and 4 ticks left. Drew, 2 dribbles, sets, fires, good. 23 points for Drew Kagras. One more, and he will bring the Royals within 3. Kagras, 3 dribbles, sets, fires, good. Got them both. 24 points for Cagaris. 55 and 4 ticks left. Full court pressure applied by the Royals. Laughlin gets it in quickly to Farrell. Farrell nearly traveled in front of the Royals bench. He still has the dribble, and he's fouled. So Farrell, an 82% free throw shooter, is going to go to the line for Covenant Christian to try to push this back to a 2-possession lead. Royals have 1 timeout left. No timeouts, or no fouls left to give, I beg your pardon. Farrell at the line. An 82% free throw shooter measures the first. Got it. One more upcoming for Farrell. Sets, fires, got them both. Calm, cool, and collected. Lead is 53-48 with 51 seconds to play in regulation. Hagwood, right wing, drives, finds Cagaris, hoists for 3 in the corner, it's good! Drew Cagaris has made this a 2-point game. Full court pressure, Granberry's fouled. And Granberry, a 63% free throw shooter, will go to the line. If he hits one, a 3 would tie for the Royals. If he hits both, it's a 2-possession game. Granberry takes 2 dribbles, sets, fires, off the mark. And so the Royals will at least get a shot to tie, regardless of what happens with this next free throw. 1 timeout left for Roncalli. Granberry sets, fires. He missed them both. Rebound Schmaltz. 35 seconds to play in regulation. Hagwood to Cagaris. Royals down 2. Drew flips and turns it over. Up the floor comes Crane to Granberry. Back to Crane. And they foul a 75% free throw shooter. Drew drove. He kicked. And it was well defended by the Warriors, who can put this back out of reach with 2 free throws by Crane, one of their best free throw shooters. First one up, short.
I was well short, actually.
Wasn't even close to Andrew's point, as the CYO faithful, the youthful, getting loud and getting proud. And the Royals will use their timeout here. So Coach Warnke didn't use it last play, uses it now. We'll take one as well. 22 and 6 ticks left. One more foul shot upcoming for the Warriors to make this a 3-point game. We'll be back in a moment on RMN.
Steve's Flowers and Gifts is your family-owned Indianapolis and Greenwood florist. Our mission is to establish and maintain the highest level of floral value and customer service at comfortable consumer prices. For the best and freshest flowers in Indianapolis and surrounding areas, Steve's Flowers and Gifts has exactly what you're looking for. Check out our wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next occasion memorable. Call 317-787-3431 or visit us at 3150 East Thompson Road.
Game reset for you. Covenant Christian leads 53-51. One more upcoming for the 75% free throw shooter in Mark Crane, who just left his last free throw well short. But they are leading by 2. 22 and 6 ticks left. The Royals are now out of timeouts. Neither team has any fouls to give. And for Roncalli, the first point of emphasis after this free throw is boxing out.
If I'm Covenant Christian, if I make this free throw, I foul immediately. I don't want Roncalli to get the 3 off.
Well, that is the ever thought-provoking ideological conversation. Crane, second free throw, good. Royals down by 3, 22 and 6 ticks left, no timeouts. Inbound to Hagwood. Hagwood crossed the timeline, fakes to Schmaltz. He's in the corner, finds Cagaris around a screen. Drew hoists for 3, in and out. Halfway down, rebound Hagwood. Back to Drew, one more shot at it. It's no good. And a rebound taken by the Warriors. They are fouled, and Covenant Christian is going to walk out of Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium with a W. Drew got 2 excellent looks at it. One on the right wing, one at the top of the arc. The iron was unkind for both, and James Laughlin, a 50% free throw shooter, can essentially seal this thing at the charity stripe. Laughlin, first free throw, no good. Well, hold on a second. If Laughlin misses this one, even though there's no timeouts, Royals would have 7 seconds to tie this game. Laughlin, one more free throw. He got it. 4-point game, 7 seconds to play. Green quickly into Cagaris with 6. Drew, no call. It's an offensive foul. Oh, my. Well, that'll effectively end it. I can't believe that's how it's going to end. The offensive player is entitled to space just as much as the defender, and a blocking foul is going to be the way this game, or an offensive foul is going to be the way this game ends. Coach Flatt wants a timeout to empty the bench. We've burned all our breaks. 4 and 7 ticks left. Covenant Christian, 5 and 7 on the season. 0 and 3 in conference play. Are going to walk into Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium and walk out with a W. Cagaris was driving across half court. He was immediately cut off with a defender who had appeared from our vantage point, still had his feet moving. Yes, Drew did kind of get some separation with a hand, but not a full extension. Either way, the far side official thought otherwise. The Royals still would have needed to make a triple or make a quick 2 to cut it to a one-possession game. So you would have been asking a lot as it was. And the real mark of it is the Royals turning it over late, down 2, and 2 great looks from beyond the arc from Drew Cagaris. The heart and soul of this team that just would not fall down. 2 timeouts left for the Warriors, but all they have to do effectively is get the ball in. They'll inbound at half court across the floor. Laughlin to trigger. Kessler guards the inbound. They throw it to Rudolph. He gathers it. He'll lose it out of bounds. Last touch by Roncalli. And with 1 and 7 ticks left, again, only an inbound by the Warriors, will end this ball game. And Coach Flatt will call a timeout. Well, you can't take him with you.
I don't know how I feel about that. The game's over. And you just took one before this.
I mean, look, with 1 and 7 ticks left, the statistical chances down 4 of Roncalli upsetting them at this stage, or pulling a victory away from them, I should say, next to none. But whatever. Can't take him with you.
They still have 1 remaining, so never know. They might call another one.
Would not surprise me. 1 more upcoming, or 1 timeout left in the pocket, I should say, for Covenant Christian. And an inbound pass upcoming by Jamison Laughlin of Covenant Christian. Looks to get it in. Has to get it in. Throws all the way in the backcourt to War, and that'll do it. Covenant Christian gets their first Circle City Conference win of the season. They win it by a final of 55-51. They outscore the Royals 18-14 in the final quarter to walk out of Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium with a hard-earned victory. We will step out and step away for roughly 3.5. When we come back, we'll have the Indy Teledata postgame show. Again, our final in this one. Covenant Christian 55, your Royals 51. Indy Teledata postgame show is next on the Roncalli Media Network.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings with Beck Service Center. Automotive breakdowns and routine maintenance never come at a good time. Let us help take the stress out of your automotive repairs. With 10 mechanics and 32 bays, we can get you back up and running with minimal downtime. Quality parts, experienced mechanics, locally owned and operated since 1977. Located at the southeast corner of Madison and Edgewood, we are pretty darn good at fixing cars. Let's go Royals.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
When looking for reliable HVAC professionals, look no further than Ane & Bartram Heating and Cooling. Whether you need a routine maintenance check or an emergency repair on a heating or cooling unit, Ane & Bartram are available to handle all of your heating, cooling, and ventilation needs. Ane & Bartram strive to be the best, so call them today at 317-889-9574. They even have 24/7 emergency service. Call them today, Ane & Bartram, 317-889-9574.
Welcome back to Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium with Andrew Mason. I'm Jimmy Cook. Royals fall tonight. Covenant Christian wins it 55-51. The Royals had multiple opportunities down the stretch to tie this game or to take the lead. And just iron was unkind tonight. Drew Kagaris gets two great looks from beyond the arc to tie the game, one on the right wing, one at the top of the arc. And then down two with about 40 seconds to play, Kagaris drives the lane. He thinks there's going to be an angle to pass on the left wing. It's intercepted. And those plays, the difference between a Roncalli victory and a Roncalli loss, which they suffered tonight. An Indy Teledata postgame show is on. Again, with Andrew Mason, I'm Jimmy Cook. Andrew, there's a lot of things you can go with in terms of why the Royals came up short tonight. What I outlined, the free throw shooting late. What stands out to you the most as to why the Warriors are leaving Roncalli with a victory?
Just their tenacious defense. They forced Roncalli into 12 turnovers. They were just very good about creating fouls, like that last foul on Drew Kagaris. They just knew where to be at the exact time. They also, Roncalli's free throw shooting as of late. 62% overall is not bad, but late, I would like to see that percentage. Third, fourth quarter, I'd like to, if that was possible, I'd like to have that breakdown and see how it kind of dipped below the 50% mark, I would believe. But overall, again, great effort. But I don't know if there's such thing as a moral victory, but you played a great Covenant Christian team who will no longer be in the conference next year. So they will win the final matchup of the series, or the annual series. So congratulations to them on that.
Well, when we come back, we will go through final numbers. We will take a look at tomorrow night's contest against the Greenwood Woodmen. And, of course, we will have potentially a post-game conversation with Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. Again, our final in this one. Covenant Christian 55, Royals 51. We will step out for 3.5 and be back with our chat with Coach Warnke on the Roncalli Media Network.
Never lose your drive to deliver. Today's logistics marketplace is an ever-changing landscape where you can make your mark through dedication and passion. At Spot, these characteristics, along with drive and teamwork, form the basis for a rewarding, fast-paced career. Take it from our Roncalli co-founder and our dynamic group of Royals alumni. They've never lost the entrepreneurial spirit that provides the foundation for our continued success. There's never been a time like this, and there has never been a partner like Spot. We're relentless, we are experts, we are accomplished, and like you, we will never lose our drive to deliver. Come find your spot at spotinc.com/careers. Go Royals!
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Hi folks, it's Ben Stallings with Beck Service Center. Automotive breakdowns and routine maintenance never come at a good time. Let us help take the stress out of your automotive repairs. With 10 mechanics and 32 bays, we can get you back up and running with minimal downtime. Quality parts, experienced mechanics, locally owned and operated since 1977. Located at the southeast corner of Madison and Edgewood, we are pretty darn good at fixing cars. Let's go Royals.
At Peterman Brothers, we know how critical AC can be to your comfort.
And we want to make sure you're comfortable in every season.
That's why right now when you install a qualifying AC system with Peterman Brothers, we'll include the furnace for free.
That's right, Indiana. The furnace is free.
And if you schedule today, we'll install your new system tomorrow, guaranteed.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com to schedule online in seconds.
Meet Zach. Zach rides everywhere, day and night, rain or shine. At Indiana Members Credit Union, we know Zach. We know he's been saving up for a car. We're here to help Zach and you. Now get pre-approved for auto financing as low as 3.99% APR. Today, it's all about Zach. Tomorrow, it's all about you. Because at IMCU, it's you that matters. Rates subject to credit approval and valid on purchase of 2020 or newer vehicles. Learn more at imcu.com.
A proud supporter of Roncalli High School, Indy Teledata provides IT solutions for businesses and organizations in central Indiana. For over 10 years, Steve Battiato and his team of professionals have provided comprehensive computing support, business telephone solutions, network infrastructure, and productivity suite integration. For a free evaluation of your technology needs, give Steve and his team a call at 317-231-5547 or visit us at indyteledata.com.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Welcome back for the final time at Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium. Royals fall tonight. Covenant Christian defeats them 55-51. Let's take a look at your full game numbers, starting first with the Covenant Christian Warriors. 14 points for Neff Farrell, 11 points for Paxton Bacon. Bacon was massive on the glass in the second half. Really extended possessions for the Warriors. Part of the reason they're walking out of here with a victory. 8 points apiece for Mel Granberry and Sam Ware. 3 points for James Laughlin. And 2 points apiece for Devin Rudolph, Joe Midla, and Nathan Crane. We will get to the numbers for Roncalli in just a bit. But we're joined now by Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. Coach, let's go back to about a minute left to play in this ball game. You get 3 cracks at this thing to either win or tie the ball game. One is a drive by Drew Kagaris from right wing to left block. it looked like he was trying to kick to the wing. That was in the set of your offense, correct?
Yes.
In terms of that gets intercepted and they go down, and I think they split. And then you get two. Go with that one first.
Yeah, so that one's a set where it's supposed to be Drew and roller. So we're handing it to Drew. It's supposed to have a little bit more pace to it, and then we're setting a ball screen towards the baseline to hopefully get Drew a pull up. We got a roller. That was a tough turnover. Not what we're looking for there, but
how much of that? But again, this is all trying to get fine-tuned and ready for the postseason, which is still a month away. But how much of that was the defense of Covenant Christian versus just going a little too fast offensively there?
Yeah, the whole night we were a little bit sped up. We lost this game on the defensive end in the first half. I mean, we made nice effort, and get off to a great start to start the third quarter. But we lost this game because they out-hustled us. They were tougher than us. They got offensive rebounds. They sped us up on offense when we were on offense. And, we lost this one early. We came back and got a lead. But, yeah, we'd like to execute better late. But, again, we can't dig ourselves the hole.
Coach, how much of your frustration with the out-hustle comes from Paxton Bacon? He had at least 3 or 4, number 11 in black for them. He had at least 3 or 4 of those offensive rebounds you're talking about that wind up into second and third chance points.
Yeah, I don't understand it. They played a lot harder and tougher than us tonight. We're young, but we're 13 games into the season, and we haven't had this issue once. We played tough teams hard. And tonight, to get out physical, we just played Center Grove last weekend, and they didn't out-tough us, but this team did tonight, and we got to learn a lesson.
If you had to take anything away tonight as a positive as going into tomorrow, what would it be, if anything?
Our adjustments at a halftime, and not X and O adjustments.
I mean, that 10-2 run out of the gate resets the table.
Not X and O adjustments, effort adjustments. And we didn't go in there yelling and screaming either. We did talk to our guys about how unacceptable the first half was, and we did adjust. But, I mean, to go into half, 7 or 8 points down, 6 points down, whatever it was, and then we win the third quarter, but, it was just tough there, the way we played early.
Coach, how much of this goes back to what we talked about a week ago, which is you have struggles out of the gate, like the first quarter is a single-digit quarter.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen tonight, but it gets replaced with the second quarter.
Yeah.
Wasn't as big of a deficit to climb out of, but still kind of the same thing. How much of that is playing 4 complete quarters?
Yeah, we need to do it. We changed up our rotations a little bit tonight to try to get our guys a couple extra minutes. We wondered if, Drew's shooting struggles were because he's playing 32 minutes. We wondered if some of, Will's turnovers are because we're asking a lot of them. So we tried to get him early breaks, and then, it maybe we maybe fix that problem, but we create a new one. So we'll keep working there. We have to play 4. We have to play 4 full quarters, no matter who the opponent is.
Last question for you, Coach. I know you mentioned the first half struggles, and I know at times in the second half the effort level was definitely into question. But how proud of the group are you? And I'm sure you'll see it when you look at the tape of a good, clean look by Drew Kagras to tie this game, an aggressive offensive rebound by Will Hegwood, and Drew gets 2 looks at it that probably 9 times out of 10 he's going to knock down.
2 good looks by a great shooter. He hit a couple, hit a couple to get us in that situation. He had a great second half offensively.
Finishes 27.
But yeah, it's just one of those things where, I wish it didn't come to last-second execution, And even though we kind of executed the play right, like, that's a big shot.
Yeah.
And I just don't think we should have been there in the first place. I will go home and watch it, and I told the guys we'll be prepared. Usually we move right to Greenwood. Tomorrow we're going to watch some of this stuff today so that they can see what we all saw defensively there in that first half, and hopefully we can get that fixed.
Coach, quick one to flush. Greenwood coming into town tomorrow. Like you mentioned, another opportunity to grow and get better. We'll let you go and do that. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Royals head coach Jamin Warnke. Andrew has final numbers for the Royals. Go through those.
27 points, Kegris, 12 for Hegwood, 6 for Taylor, 3 for Schmaltz, 3 for Lauk. Everybody else that played did not contribute in the scoring column. Overall team numbers, 34% from the field. I would like that, or hopefully I think me and Coach would agree, that should be hopefully around about 40%.
Yeah.
3-point percentage, 33. You'll live with that, I guess. Free throw shooting, 62%. I don't know if it's just me, but I like to see that number go up about 8 or 10%.
Sure.
Rebounds, 15, 7 offensive, 8 defensive, 16 fouls. That's okay because especially in that third quarter, I think that was only 1 or 2, but we get a lot of fouls in bulk.
Yeah.
It's not one foul here, one foul. It's either like we foul a lot in a quarter or we don't foul at all. So 5 steals, so had a couple opportunities to get out and run. 12 turnovers. Hopefully, honestly, I like that. Hopefully, I don't know if that's unreasonable to ask under 10, but that's where hopefully the number would go. 2 blocks, so we got some block shots from Joe Taylor, and 8 assists. So those are your final numbers for Roncalli, and hoping for a better result tomorrow as the Greenwood comes in with a 4-11 record.
Indianapolis Fruit Player of the game. Who do you go with?
The senior Drew Keggers. He was just Roncalli's bright spot tonight with 27 points. So 9 of 22 from the field, 3 of 10 for 3, 6 of 9 from the line. Only had 2 personal fouls, turned the ball over 3 times, had 2 assists. So yeah, pretty solid game from Drew. He's our number 1 option on offense.
20 points in the second half for Kegaris of his 27, and was the main catalyst for why Roncalli was still alive within this ball game. Royals have to flush this one quickly. They'll be against Greenwood here at Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium tomorrow night. The executive directors of the Roncalli Media Network, Therese Carson and Aaron Hummel. Video operations director, AJ Ablong, and his fantastic student crew. My partner tonight, of course, is Andrew Mason, and I'm Jimmy Cook. Again, a programming note, tomorrow night we'll be back on these very airwaves as the Royals welcome in the Woodmen and try to get back above 500 as they fall to 7-7 on the campaign. Your final again in this one, Covenant Christian improves to 6-7 on the year. They defeat your Royals 55-51. And until we talk to you tomorrow night when the Royals welcome in Greenwood, so long, everybody.